In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on November 26, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Bulls versus Washington Wizards. On Tuesday evening, the Chicago Bulls will travel to Capital One Arena to face the Washington Wizards in a road matchup. The Bulls are coming off a tough loss to the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, while the Wizards were defeated by the Indiana Pacers in their most recent outing. Both teams will be eager to bounce back from their respective losses and get back on track. The Chicago Bulls have been struggling to find consistency, having dropped 4 of their last 6 games overall. They are hoping to recover from a lopsided 142-131 home defeat against the Memphis Grizzlies on Saturday. In that game, the Bulls managed to shoot an impressive 50% from the field, including 9 of 42 from three-point range. Despite scoring 38 points in the second quarter to stay competitive, they collapsed in the third quarter, allowing Memphis to explode for 45 points, effectively putting the game out of reach. On the other hand, the Washington Wizards find themselves in an even deeper slump, enduring an 11-game losing streak following a 115-103 road loss to the Indiana Pacers on Sunday. The Wizards shot 45% from the field and connected on 11 of their 35 attempts from beyond the arc. Although they had a strong start and carried a narrow lead into halftime, they were thoroughly outplayed in the second half, being outscored 58-44 as Indiana's starters took control of the game. Both teams are dealing with injuries heading into this contest. The Bulls will continue to be without Talen Horton-Tucker and Patrick Williams, while the Wizards are monitoring Jordan Poole, who is listed as questionable. The Wizards have been the worst team in the Eastern Conference, with just 2 wins on the season, and appear poised to offload veteran players at the trade deadline. Chicago has ramped up their three-point shooting this season, attempting an average of 42 per game compared to 32 last season, and they are hitting at a strong 38.5% clip, ranking 4th in the league. Meanwhile, the Wizards struggle to defend the perimeter, allowing opponents to shoot nearly 37% from deep, giving the Bulls a significant advantage in this area. Neither team has been effective defensively, as both rank in the bottom 5 in defensive rating. Fans can likely expect a high-scoring game filled with three-point attempts. While the Bulls desperately need a win to stay in contention for the playoffs or the play-in tournament, their inconsistency has been a recurring issue. That said, backing the Wizards is difficult given their dreadful performance this season, including a poor 4-10-1 record against the spread despite being significant underdogs in most games. Chicago has won 7 of the last 10 matchups against Washington, and if they want to remain relevant in the postseason race, this is a must-win game. So the Chicago Bulls to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Tuesday's NBA Cup group play game features 2 of the fastest-paced teams in the league. The Bulls currently rank first in pace, averaging 104.9 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Wizards rank 4th with 102.8 possessions. Both teams also rank near the bottom in defensive efficiency, with Chicago sitting at 30th and Washington at 28th. With both teams committing an average of 15.9 turnovers per game, expect plenty of transition opportunities and a fast-paced contest. The over has hit in 27 of Washington's last 44 games and in 5 of Chicago's last 7 contests. Surprisingly, the Bulls lead the NBA in pace of play heading into this matchup, a stark contrast to last season when they ranked among the bottom 5. Their up-tempo style and increased three-point attempts have come at the expense of their defense, which has allowed opponents to shoot a league-high 49% from the field. Although Washington is far from an offensive juggernaut, they should be able to contribute enough points to push the total over. For this reason, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus Miami Heat. The NBA season continues to roll forward on Tuesday night, featuring an exciting NBA Cup showdown in the Eastern Conference. The Milwaukee Bucks, with an 8-9 record, are set to face off against the Miami Heat, who sit at 7-7. Both teams are battling for momentum in this mid-season tournament matchup. The Bucks have shown promising form, recently securing victories against the Indiana Pacers and the Charlotte Hornets. They are gearing up for upcoming games against the Washington Wizards, Detroit Pistons, and Atlanta Hawks. On the other hand, the Heat have claimed recent wins over the Philadelphia 76ers and Dallas Mavericks, with games against the Charlotte Hornets, Toronto Raptors, and Boston Celtics on the horizon. Milwaukee enters this game riding a hot streak, having won 6 of their last 7 outings. They are seeking their 5th consecutive win following a close 125-119 home victory over the Hornets on Saturday. During that game, the Bucks shot an efficient 48% from the field, including an impressive 1-8 for 3-7 from beyond the arc. A strong second quarter, where they poured in 31 points, gave them an early advantage, and a 37-point explosion in the third quarter extended their lead to 20 at one point. Meanwhile, the Heat have also found solid footing, winning 4 of their last 6 games. They aim to secure a 3rd straight victory after edging out the Mavericks in a 123-118 overtime thriller on Sunday. Miami shot 43% from the field and made 14 of their 41 three-point attempts. Despite missing a chance to seal the win in regulation, the Heat clamped down defensively in overtime, holding Dallas to just 4 points to secure the win. In terms of player availability, the Bucks may be shorthanded again as Taurean Prince is listed as questionable, and Khris Middleton remains sidelined. For Miami, Terry Rozier's expected return to the lineup provides a significant boost. While the Bucks appear to be gaining momentum with wins in 6 of their last 7 games, the Heat are arguably the healthiest they've been all season, with Jimmy Butler and Rozier both active. Miami is coming off quality wins against the 76ers and Mavericks, but Milwaukee's recent form makes their underdog status in this matchup surprising. Despite a poor 1-6 straight-up record on the road, the Bucks have had an extra day of rest compared to Miami. With their recent improvements, the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Historically, the under has been a favorable play in Bucks games, hitting in 43 of their last 74 contests. Miami's struggles in the paint are unlikely to improve against Milwaukee's defense, making scoring difficult near the rim. This challenge, coupled with inconsistent perimeter shooting, could hinder the Heat's ability to capitalize on missed opportunities inside. Additionally, both teams play at moderate tempos, ranking 15th and 20th in pace this season, which may lead to a more controlled game. Miami's success in this matchup will likely depend on their ability to slow the game down and lean on their defensive identity. The Heat currently rank 28th in pace, averaging just 96 possessions per game. They are 16th in defensive efficiency, allowing 110 points per 100 possessions, and their deliberate playstyle contributes to their ranking as the 8th best team in points allowed per game. Conversely, Milwaukee plays at a slightly faster pace, ranking 12th with 101.3 possessions per game, but they are not the offensive powerhouse of years past. They sit at 13th in offensive efficiency, scoring 111 points per 100 possessions. Given the slower tempos and question marks surrounding the availability of Middleton and Rozier, both offenses could face limitations. In what promises to be a closely contested tournament game, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.